Hey, what's up, North 47 back with you for the next course in the course challenge series here on the Golf Club 2019, and today we are back at none other than the home of golf itself, St Andrews, the old course. This version of the course has been designed and recreated by CLV24, and in my own personal opinion is by far the best version that I have seen so far in the game. Anyway, I'm not sure, I know there's a few versions, but this is hands down, in my opinion anyway, maybe yours as well, the best version of the course in the game. Truly amazing job he has done with this one. As per usual, all the usual settings turned off, or with the likes of distances, change the range and such. And as always as well, course conditions are left at default as the designer set them, so fairways and greens are going to be firm, green speed medium, and as per usual, as you can see, wind speed is default as well as the direction. For this we are going to be playing off the blue tees, which are 7,000 excuse me, 7,274 yards. I was about to say 24 yards there, and we will keep it on pin set 1. So with all that said and done, let's head out onto the course. Okay, so here we are down on the first tee, and as we are setting up this shot, let me just briefly mention, I know in a previous video I did say about with the likes of HB official courses, if there is a community made version of the course, we'll be using that instead. But what I failed to mention actually, which I only just thought of as the course was loading up, is if there's more than one version of a course which has been designed by different people in the community, I'll pick what is either my personal favourite version of the course or whatever happens to come up first on the list. And ooh, there's a horrible opening tee shot with it very fast. I may or may not revisit the course as we work our way down through the list. As I did mention in the other video, there is roughly about 145 to 150 RCS. Oh, and we came very close to getting wet right off the tee. And I was going to mention, if you missed the fairway off this first tee as well as the 18th, well, for the first hole you're not off to a good start, considering how wide it is. But yeah, I may or may not revisit the course. I know I have played this course a number of times on the channel in the past, but just to kind of keep it that there's only just pretty much just one course, or the course is only featured once in this series, so I thought I'd just get that out of the way really quickly. Let's move along. We've got 75 to 80 coming out of the rough. This is my first time ever in this rough here. 75 to 80, I'll tell you what, I'll pop some loft up on this and hopefully it should carry over. Fast downswing should help it carry. Okay, it's made it to about 75 mark is where it touched down. Gonna be a lengthy putt though. Actually not too bad, 10 to 12 feet, so we dug ourselves out of a little bit of a hole there, but now can we convert it is the question. I'd say maybe break around about here, just need to be gentle with it. Green speed is 151 at medium, yeah. Looks good. Oh, just burns over the edge, so hopefully we will walk away with a par here anyway. But after a bit of a shaky start with that opening tee shot, I will not complain at a par. And in we go. I feel this course is actually going to provide the toughest challenge so far, as due to being a links course. I know we have got all the trees and stuff around, but otherwise it can be a tricky course for visual references off the tee. So okay, we've got a left to right. I'd say actually if I aim pretty straight, maybe just a little bit left off, hopefully just a normal fast downswing should keep it in the fairway, counter that crosswind. There we go, that's a little bit better. It's coming slightly right, but we should be safe in the fairway. Touchdown about 287, 288. Let's run out nicely to 308. And nicely in the fairway, so leaving us with 140 to 150. Have we got a range? 162 just behind us, so I will hazard a guess we'd be more around about the 140. And apologies if that came through on the mic. There's the auto shutdown on the headset. Haven't had that for a little while now. Yeah, I'm going to go closer to the 140. Greens are firm actually, so I'd say pitch and wedge should do it just nicely. I'd say maybe a little touch of deal off just as the wind is ever so slightly angled. Good swing. Hard to make out the pin for myself, so I know you probably can't see it yourself, but it looked to be tracking pretty good. Made it to 136, a little bit more de-loft. I never looked at the elevation if there was any there, but again 10 to 12 feet, so I'm happy enough with that. Doesn't look like it's going to break too aggressive, maybe about half out again. Oh, needs a turn. Oh, and that is very shy. I need to go back to the old style. The old style, moving that marker out, so we're going to be taking a second par. But as I did mention just a second ago, I just have a feeling this course is going to be the first one to give a good challenge and potentially finish over par. Okay, so hole 3, par 4, 397 yards, playing 379 to the pin. So if I tilt my head and I make a straight line between me and the pin marker there, yeah, perfect. Just aim it a little bit over. Nice, good wide landing area. Pushed it, but I got the fast. It's holding reasonably straight. Looks to be more than safe in the fairway again, so we'll just speed that up. Made it to 310. And leaving us with 70 to 75 up a foot. Have to keep an eye if the I know sometimes the elevation doesn't show up, so we are going to be going, I'd say possibly gap wedge. I'd say gap wedge. We don't have a marker there, a distance marker. No, we've got 118, but we're kind of not really in the middle of it, but I'd say gap wedge should be okay. Hopefully. I might put a little bit of loft actually, just on the off chance it is closer to the 70. Ooh, really pushed that one. Oh, no, don't do that. Muscle memory. Thumb hits the up on the D-pad. 14 to 16 feet, not too bad for the push that we gave it. A little bit of a double break. Looks to be a little bit more aggressive right at the start, so I think I'll go right edge, or just right side of the pin even. Looks to be playing about the 16, so I'll put it back to the 15. Okay, so let's hit and hope. Hopefully I'll get this to turn back. Ooh. Oh, it's going to be another par. But I'm happy enough with par. We're holding steady at even. As we move along to the fourth hole, which is going to be another par 4, stroke index of 2, so second hardest hole on the course. It's 478 yards, playing 486 to the pin. Tricky landing area, but again I'd say if I aim just slightly left, that 315 marker, yeah, I'd say we should just land just after that rough. Very fast again, so I think we're actually going to be in the rough. See how it lands. Watch them numbers in the bottom right. Okay, it's made it out to 300, so actually I think we dodged a bullet there. Stopped at 308. And we are in the fairway. Got a little bit lucky. How much clearance did we get? Comfortable enough. So did get a little bit lucky there, leaving us at 180 to 200. You can see a 171 marker there, so I'm going to say 180. I'm going to say we're 180 in, or 180 out from the pin, so that should be good for a 7-iron. Wind is roughly about 6 to 8. So let's say maybe about there. That flag marker is starting to dip a little bit. do I want to give it some loft? I think I do, just with the greens being firm. I know there's a medium speed, so good swing. Little bit of a pull on it, but otherwise it looks to be tracking around pretty well. Touchdown about 169. Didn't need to give it that loft. I don't think. It stopped at 176. So could have a bit of a lengthy putt here. We are on the green, 18 to 20 feet. Roughly going to be playing about 19. It looks like the marker's right on the hole at 19 there. Turns quite aggressively. I'll give this a green line tap. Give it a 2 count. That needs to turn. Go on. Hold that line. Just a little bit shy. I'm used to the slightly faster greens, so just need to get a little bit used to that. Actually, it's been a while since I played a 151. I think over the last, like society event wise, over the last week or so, when I have been playing, I've been playing more. I think the slowest has been the 160s. So I think, yeah, we are more than safe. Just aim straight off the tee. I'll just put it left just to be safe. Very fast again, so I just need to get that one under control. But I'd say we should be okay. Very, very wide fairway there, so I'll just speed that one up. Made it to 307. Oh, we're actually in the light rough. Went over quite far. I'm saying a wide fairway, and I am. That's 2 wide fairways now. I've ended up in the rough early in the round, so I got 220 to 240. It's a par 5 anyway. Doubt I'm gonna get there. We'll see. What's a 2? 2 wood has a good shot percentage, but it's a little bit long. We'll go, it's 220 to 240, 92%, so we'll just pop it out a little bit to the left. That's a good swing. Doubt it's going to get up onto the green. Touchdown about 209. It's rolled its way up, it's still going. Stopped 220, oh, still going, hold on. 228. We are on the green, and that is actually quite good from the light rough. For, I suppose you could say, a bit of a blind shot if it was real. 16 to 18 feet. I would say possibly green line again, maybe a little bit over. Now, actually, this is what I want to pay attention to, is the elevation down at the putting marker. So, say it's 18, add on 624. And yeah, I'd say green line should be good. There's about a 2.5 count. It's tracking well. Just misses on the left side. Unlucky, but we should get away with a birdie here. Unless I majorly screw it up. And we move to 1 under. So, hole number 6, stroke index of 10. It's par 4, 408 yards, playing 406 to the pin. And yeah, do need to be careful, definitely not to get a very fast this time. See that 268 marker in line with the end pop bunkers there on the fairway. So yeah, very strong chance of ending up in the rough if we do hit that very fast. So let me see, if I aim pretty much about there, the wind should counter the fast. There we go, fast. Oh, I pushed it as well though, which is helping the wind to not counter. It has come around, so it could actually be in the rough on the right hand side. 301 stopped very quick. I think we are in the rough. We are indeed, but it's only the light. 100 to 110, so we're going to be at least a sand wedge. 143 behind us, so I'd say we'll go in the middle, say 105. Put out about there, and I think, do I want to give it some D-loft? With that wind being slightly angled, I'll just pop the loft down a little bit. Fast, that's gone left. It's trying to come back right. It's not going to be on the green. You can see the pin. Made it to 108. Stopped very quick. Oh, we are actually on the green. That did stop. That checked up nice and quick. 23, roughly about 23 feet. Take off to 3, so it's going to be playing about 20. and I think I definitely want to give this somewhere about 1.5 to 2 out. Just get close, try and get close. I'll put it out to 2 and just try and escape with a par. Hold on to that 1 under score. Just tracking around pretty well. It's going to be shy though, a little bit left. So it was about 1.5 out. But we should be just left a 1 foot tap in now for par. I'd be happy if I can somehow get another birdie out of this front 9. As we move on to the 7th, stroke index 12, par 4, 374 yards, playing 357 to the pin today. What have we got? Okay, 315. I'm going to have to try and aim for a perfect here. So I'll definitely just put it out. The wind should affect it with a perfect. A little bit of a wonky swing line at the top there, but it is holding fairly well. Track back towards that camera tower down the end. Made it to 309. Oh, I could be in the rough here again, and I am. Didn't come back around as far as I wanted. I was aiming to just get into this little, I suppose you could say, the bottleneck there between the 2 bunkers. Unfortunately, that pull at the top of the swing just brought it back around, or didn't bring it back around enough. 55 to 60. 42. I don't really think I can go by the 42-yard marker there. It's definitely going to be a lob wedge. Question is, do I want to give it some loft? I think we will, just to be safe. Fast downswing again. Touchdown 53. Come on, sit. Made it to 60. Oh, it's still going. 63. Just speed that up. Okay, 63. Oh, 64. It moved it a little bit more again. So 14. About 14 feet. Up 5 inches. So that's 7 on. So 21. Just pop that out there. And now, do I want to go by the puller shaft, or do I just want to green line it? Puller shaft would put me out about this distance, so it looks okay actually. Oh, it's tracking. Oh, just enough pace to roll in for right at the last second. I thought it was going to die right on the lip, but we do move it to 2 under. As we move on to the 8th, par 3, 196 yards, stroke index of 8. 193 to the pin, down 7 feet, so I'll say it's playing about 191. So that's straight away going to be a 6 iron. Firm. There's a chance it will roll out quite a bit. Not much room to work with on the left side of the green. It is tucked on the left. 175 to the front of the green. Now, will the ball... I tell you what, actually, I'm going to drop it to a 7 iron. A little bit of D-loft. Perfect, hopefully. Bit of a pull on it. It is coming back around. That's a missed green. And just see the flag just waving. And yeah, it's gone well past 184. I think we are on a bunker actually. No, fair. Oh, we're on the fairway. Is there a bunker over this way? There is no bunker. No, bunker at the front. 10 to 12, so just a chip. Oh, that's tracking. That's tracking. Just misses on the right side. Might have a little bit of a tricky putback for par. Well, 5 feet, not too bad. Should actually just be a left edge. And we do save that par, so we'll stay at 2 under for now as we head on to the 9th. Can we get another birdie to close out this front 9? It's par 4, stroke index of 16. It's playing 346 to the pin, down a foot. So I just need to watch out for that. I'm not really worried about that first of the 2 pop bunkers in the middle of the fairway, but that one close to the hole I definitely want to be wary of. A little bit difficult to see it from here. I'd say aiming about there should be good with a fast downswing. Good swing. Coming around a bit too much though. I'm a bit too far outside that the blue box, so I'll just put a bit too much draw on it. Stopped very quick. Oh, it's come back to 300. It touched at 302, I think it was. We are in the bunker. So I was worried about the fair, the two pot bunkers in the middle of the fairway, and we've ended up on the one on the left, but not to worry. 50 to 55, so definitely going to be a pitch shot. Question is, how clean is this going to come out now? Give it about half loft. Good swing. Just watch those numbers. 44, roughly a touchdown. Still going 49. Stopped at 49, so hopefully 9 feet. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And this doesn't look too bad either as well, this break. Take a chance that it might just break to about there. Yeah, no elevation change. It's turning nicely. Just catches that left edge and drops in for the birdie. So we do indeed move to 3 under as we finish out the front 9, heading on to hole 10. With a par 4, stroke index of 15. It's playing 381 yards to the pin. 337. Okay, so if we aim pretty much dead on at the flag, and hopefully if I don't go too far outside that blue box for a fast downswing. That's good, and it's holding nice and straight, countering the wind. Well, coming around a little bit to the right, but nothing to worry about. Touchdown about 295. I think that should be pretty good for just a little flop in, or a little pitch should I say. It's going to be 60 to 65. Right, got a 45 yard marker in front of us. Sand wedge. No, we'll go with lob wedge. I won't touch the loft actually. I will not touch the loft. Ball looks to be slightly above the feet. Shouldn't affect it too much though. Oh, slow down swing. Now is that going to put the extra distance on? Made it to 56. Come on, sit, sit, sit. 63. Left us at 6 feet to go. A little bit of break on this one. So I definitely want to be careful. Doesn't look like it's going to break out too aggressive though. Say maybe about here, hopefully. Oh, that was turning too much, but just held the line barely enough to catch that right edge and drop in for another birdie. So par 3, 11th, stroke index 9, playing 180 or 178. Sorry, I'm getting my numbers mixed up, and it is up a foot. So say it's playing about 179 actually. That crosswind, right, we're definitely going to be doing at least a 7 iron. I think 7 iron actually be perfect. With the way that the wind is slightly angled, should hold it up. Oh, actually this is the par 3, isn't it? It's the one, if we end up right, I think it's this one. And that ball goes bye-bye. Beautiful swing. It's going to be a little left of the pin, but to be honest, if this is the hole that I'm thinking of, I should know it. I should know this course, but yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's this hole. Has a pretty good drop off. Is it? Where is it? I think it's. Which way are we facing? Yeah, there it is. There, that's that big drop off there. So let's just have a little look at that flag in. Seems to be right to left all the way. Doesn't look too aggressive. Say maybe around about here. Give that 1.5 count. Hopefully it's enough. It's tracking good. Oh, just needed a little bit more. Just a little bit more on it. But I will happily take the par on this one. I say a little bit right of the pin, and that was going to be a whole different scenario there. So moving on, hole number 12, par 4, 345 yards, playing 348 down 8 feet. So say about 345 is what it's playing to the pin roughly. 308 right at that bunker. Definitely need to be careful. I think I'm almost tempted to actually chicken out and just play a 2-wood off the tee. Got the fast. Now it looks like it's coming around enough. I think that's the bunker. I just see it over the top of the grass there. The ball is just touching down the left side of it. Obviously coming up short, being the 2 wood, but yeah, I'd say if I took the driver, I was more than likely going to end up in that. Nearly ended up in the rough, but we have got 60 to 65 up a foot, so say, let me see if we got a marker, 44. We'll go again with the lob wedge pitch shot. Won't touch the loft at all. Hopefully it doesn't run on too far. Actually, excuse me, I'm just trying to think, isn't there a bit of a slope off on this green here? Oh yeah, there, I could, pretty sure I can see it just there. Yeah, if we change the angle there, you can see those red lines near the pin, so I do need to be careful not to go too far. So we'll put just a little bit of loft on just for safety. Good swing. It's coming around a little bit left though. Settling down, 58 yards. 18 to 20 feet, that's not too bad. Just didn't want to catch that lovely big dip down there though. So definitely don't want to overhit this putt. But it looks like might break about 3/4 out to the line, but I think I'll just green line it. Just get it close. I'll be more than happy to take another par. Ooh, again, just under hit it. But we have got 3 feet tap in to secure that par and remain at 4 under. As we move on to the 13th hole. Par 4, stroke index of 5, 447 yards to the pin. Ah, yes, this one. 299. Okay, definitely. We're going to aim... Yeah, actually, I'm going to keep it there. Let the wind bring it back around. Hopefully, perfect. It'll just get me up. You see the way that the fairway just kind of goes into a bit of a point almost. Right at the end there. So I'm hoping the wind will pull the ball just around to there. Bit of a push on that one, so the wind is not fully bringing it back around, but hopefully should be okay. Touchdown 285. Making its way up. Come on, 304, 305. It seems to have settled that. Speed that up. And we're nicely in the fairway. Okay, leaving us 140 to 150. It's up 4 feet. Now we've got that 150 marker right behind us. So do I want to play at 145 or 140? 145 or 140? I think I'll go pitch and wedge. That's going to be 136. It's going to be, so I'd say it's playing about 140. 140 or 145. I'll just pop it out a little bit. Slight touch. Actually, no, don't slight touch that because the wind is angle behind us. I think straight up pitch and wedge might be just about okay. Decent swing, a little bit down the right side, but it is tracking around pretty nice. Touchdown 137, 138. Oh, I needed to sit. It's a good job I did not put a D-loft on that because it's made it to 147. We are on the green though with 10 to 12 feet. Decent bit of break on this one, so we do need to be careful. But again, I think looks like it's going to break maybe around about there, or if I want to just green line it, I think I will. Actually, bear with me. Let me see, 10 to 12 feet. Okay, marker looks like it's on the hole at the 12 mark. It's down 5 inches, so I'm going to play that at 8. And yeah, just green, just barely inside the green line, I think. Oh, that kind of popped a little bit right out. It just sort of popped and skidded a little bit. Did not break anywhere near what I thought it was going to due to that. So we're just going to walk away with another par, but I'm more than happy with that. As I say, I am 4 under par. As we move on to the 14th hole, par 5. So very good chance for another birdie here and take it to 5 under. If I aim, putting my head at the angle again and making that straight line. If I aim dead at the pin, maybe just slightly right of it, fast downswing, should be plenty of room. Good swing. Not too bad. It's a little bit far outside that blue box again though, so it has really come around. Could be in the rough again. Just watch those numbers. Did he stop suddenly? That's rolled out pretty well. 328 should be okay. And we are leaving us 260 to 280. Do we have a marker? Kind of in between. We'll just hit the 2 wood up there. 253, carry on that anyway. May or may not have a lengthy putt, but we'll go for it. Where exactly actually on the green is the pin? So what way are those bunkers going to go? Okay, I'm looking there. Okay, so it's near the front end. There's a lot of red lines around there. And actually I think it's kind of showing the beads. I can just vaguely make out the beads, so I think, yeah, that red line is actually running downhill towards the pin. Come on, it's coming around left. Tracking back slowly but surely towards that camera tower. Touchdown around about 260, I think it was. We'll just speed her up. Could be here for a while otherwise. Made it out to 276. So we are on the green. Lengthy putt. Just outside the green grid. Can I see those beads? Okay, so we know it's right to left anyway. Starting off. Looks like it's a bit of a double break, but I think it's majority. Right to left. I'll put it just out to the right of the pin, about halfway out. 45 or 40 to 50. Marker has me at 46. Do I want to pop that up to about, yeah, I'll pop it up to about 53, the elevation. Come on, oh, hold that line. A little bit short, but not too bad. Made it 41, leaving 6 feet. Okay, that's not too bad. So hopefully this should be just barely outside that right side. And it is, so we do indeed take it to 5 under par. Moving along nicely. Quite different to how I was actually expecting to go. But here we are, hole 15, par 4, stroke index of 11, 449 yards to the pin. Bit of a narrow fairway, so do need to be mindful of that. That's starting about 300, just shy of 300 yards, but about the 300 yard mark anyway. So if we aim off over here, take a big risk. This could well be in the rough, but that's a good swing. It's just nicely where I like it, just pretty much at the edge of that blue box. So hopefully that hasn't come. Oh, that took a big kick left. I don't know if you saw that yourself there now with the ball trail, but that took a massive kick to the left. But we are on the fairway, so I'm trying to figure out where on earth. I must have touched down actually. It touched down about on the rough there, I think it did, and just took a big kick back into the fairway. So got lucky a bit there. But just looking at that marker, 152 just behind us. So I'd say we're about 140. About 145. We'll go in the middle, 145. With that wind, if we aim out to roughly about there, maybe a tiny touch of D-loft. Beautiful swing. It's not bad at all. I can just barely make out the flag. And it's tracking nicely. Touchdown 143. Is it going to sit? Come on, sit for me. Sit. 149, 150 still going. 5 feet. That's a very nice approach. Very nice approach. Just need to be careful though. There's a good little break on it. But hopefully just about there should be good. And it is, so we're going to move to 6 under. I must have a look back, but so far, touch wood, this is actually looking to be the best round of the series so far. Moving on to hole 16, par 4, stroke index of 3. 419 yards to the pin. Now, So 279 is where that little, just before is where that cluster of bunkers is. Should be okay to carry that. That one lonely little pot bunker on the left just after it though. Need to be careful of that. So I think we'll just aim it over the road here. Pretty much out of bounds and just hope that I don't hit a slow by mistake. Good swing, a little bit of a pull, and again though a little bit far out from the box, so it is coming right around. Potential to get that lonely pot bunker up there, but it is still rolling. 315, 316, I think we're okay. And we are in the fairway with 100 to 110. We actually made it comfortably past that bunker. Actually 140. So I'll go in the middle and say 105. So sand wedge. Stay about there, just watching that flag marker the way it moves up. Straight up, I think I want to play it. The wind is not too aggressive. Very, very slightly angled, so I think, yeah, we'll just play straight up sand wedge. Oh, I got a slow, we're going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Touchdown 103, 102, 103. It's coming back by the looks of it. 30 to 35 feet. We're in the grid, so that's always good. Good right to left, but then it looks to be coming back. Going by speed of the beads. It's not something that I usually do. Pop it out about here, maybe just over the line. 30 to 35. I should just bring that back in there. 30 to 35. Okay, so if we say it's at 30, it's about to add on 12. It's going to be 42. So hopefully the 42 is good. Come on, turn back. Ooh, wow, was that a bit further out? A bit further out, so leaving us 5 feet for par. Still a tricky little break, it's no gimme. Ooh, and I did miss it. I did indeed miss it. Should have paid a little bit more attention to that one. So we do give a shot back to the course and drop back to 5 under. But still 2 to play. Here we are with the road hole. Stroke index of 1. And I think everybody knows where we're going to be aiming for this one. Straight over. Now if this was me in real life, I would be paying for Windows. But it's a decent swing. Bit of a flick at the top of the line, but it is coming around decent. But it is a bit of a narrow fairway up there, so we'll just watch those numbers. Looks not too bad, 315, so hopefully we are indeed in the fairway. 180 to 200 yards. This green, actually, just thinking, with what I'm about to say, I can't remember. What did I feature? What did I feature this course on? I think actually the 3 club set challenge, if I remember correctly, I featured actually this course, and I said it was indeed. It was the 3 club set challenge where I played against my ghost balls using beginner and pro clubs and shown how all 3 club sets can keep up with each other. Excuse me. And I said to I said during the video that I always have trouble getting close to the pin. Excuse me, on this hole. And I ended up playing, if I remember correctly, a very, very good approach shot in, and I don't know why I'm still on driver. 180 to 200. So I got 178 in front of us. I am going to say it's about maybe, I'd say at least 195 to the pin. Question is, though, the wind is not too strong. Lofting up isn't really going to do too much. I'll chance a 6-iron with some D-loft. D-loft just to kind of hopefully cancel out anything that wind can do. Decent swing, not too bad. Looks a bit messy, the swing line at the top, but it's tracking around nicely. Touchdown about 180. Looks like it is on the green. Made it to 190. And 6 feet, so there we go again. That's I must have a look back at the 3 club set video. I believe yeah, I did 2 parts in that, so it would be the second part. And just have a look, see the outcome that I got on that one as well. Oh, don't do that to me. Play a great shot in and leave a 6-foot putt short like that. That is absolutely disgraceful, but it is what it is. It's a par. We're still at, what are we at actually? 5 under par as we head on to the final hole, the 18th, where I did mention at the beginning of the video, pretty much it's nothing but fairway, and I still managed to end up in the rough, running right along the stream there. I can't, oh, what's the name of it? Not the stream. Gone out of my head. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, very fast again. So first tee shot of the round is a very fast, and final tee shot is a very fast as well. But I think we're safely in the fairway here, and to be honest, actually, I think it's worked out fairly well because it's a little bit more level over there. It's not as bumpy. So this is going to leave us now 65 to 70. 65 to 70. Have we got a marker? Not really. I would say obviously it's going to be a pitch shot, but I think 65 to 70 straight up sand wedge might be just nice. Pulled it. It is left. Touchdown around about 64, so it's made it to 67. So it is on the green by the looks of things. 10 to 12 feet. That's not too bad. This looks like it might break about halfway out. Say about there, somewhere about half to 3/4. But I will be more than happy to just walk away with par. Go on, go on, go on. A little bit shy. Read it well though. And we do walk away with the par. Finishing the round off here at 5 under, so I don't know. I'll have to have a little look back actually just to see exactly what the lowest round that I've shot so far in the series is. But more than happy with 5 under here at St Andrews, designed and recreated by CLV24. Absolutely love this version of the course. Cracking job with it. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop it a like. If you're only new to the channel or you haven't already, and you do wish to and you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe, as well as click that bell icon and keep yourself notified of all future uploads from myself. And as always, take care, have yourself a good one, and bye for now.